In this video, I'm giving you the full content rewards clipping tutorial, and I'm not just gonna tell you how it works, I'm gonna show you the exact strategy that I used to make $2,614, and by the end, I'm revealing the exact campaigns I joined, the clips that actually performed well, and the full checklist that I used before joining any campaign. So let's get into it. Okay, so first, what even is content rewards? So firstly, you click the link in the description of this video, sign up for free, sign in with Google, and then you head to Discover. And what you will see is a list of campaigns that will all pay you per 1,000 views that you get on clips that you make for them. Some of them are for streamers, some for podcasts, some are for music. Right now there are 7 categories: music, gaming, entertainment, sports, education, lifestyle, and technology. So the way it works is simple. Brands need clips, you make it, they pay you per 1,000 views you generate, and that's the whole thing. And if you're wondering if it's actually legit, my name's Azamat and I've got a few channels that got over 100k views in long form videos, and I've been posting content for about 3 years at this point. And even I was very skeptical at first when I first found out about content rewards, but I tried it. It paid out. Now I'm genuinely all in on it right now. So the most recent campaign that I made money from was the Mac Energy launch campaign. So I actually made a clip that hit around like 19k views, another one like 12k, and most of my other ones landed around 1k views, and that campaign paid $2 per 1,000 views. Now, this is very important. You actually need at least 1,000 views on a clip to be even eligible for the payout in most of the campaigns. So every single time that you post, that's gonna be your first goal, getting past 1,000 views. So before I ever show you how to edit everything, I'm gonna give you the exact checklist that I'm using right now before joining a single campaign, because skipping this part of the video is gonna waste a lot of your energy and time. So the very first thing is the RPM. Obviously, the higher is better. And you will see it displayed right on the campaign card, and some campaigns can pay 30 cents, 50 cents per 1,000 views. Others can pay $2, $3, even $5 per 1,000 views. And that difference is gonna make a lot of change at scale. The second thing is eligible platforms. Some campaigns allow Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and some of them actually only allow one platform, TikTok or maybe Instagram. And that actually matters a lot because it's almost like you're getting triple the views because you're posting that exact same clip on 3 platforms. And the third thing is average review time. And this one, I wish someone had told me earlier. Ideally, you want to see somewhere around 24 to 48 hours. That means the campaign managers are active. They're checking submissions every single day, and you're actually getting some feedback from them. And when I ignored this and joined a campaign with a 10-day average review time, almost like nothing happened for around like 2 weeks. So if you see review times of 7, 14 days or something even more, I would definitely recommend you to skip it. The first thing is the approval rate. And honestly, this is one of the most important one on this list. And personally, I don't join any campaign with less than 25% approval rate. And that's it. Here's how I think about approval rate. So if a campaign has a super low approval rate, that means one of 2 things. Either the requirements are so vague that nobody can figure out what they actually want, or the campaign managers are just rejecting things arbitrarily. Either way, you're gonna lose. So campaigns with higher approval rates usually have clear guidelines and SOPs, and you actually know what you're making. So 60% and above is excellent. The bar is very clear and you have a real shot every single time you upload. 40% to 60% is solid. 25 to 40% is still workable, but make sure to read the requirements very carefully. Fifth thing is bounties. Some campaigns stack bonuses on top of your per view earnings, and this is where it gets really interesting. The content rewards campaign, for example, has what they call a loyalty ladder. And I will be honest with you, when I first saw this ladder, I didn't fully appreciate how good it was. But here's how it looks. So in your first day, if you have the first approved post, you're gonna get paid $10. On day 7, if you were active 6 of 7 days, Then you're gonna get paid $20. And here you can see the full list here right now. And that's on top of everything that you're gonna earn per view. And if you're gonna make clips consistently, those bonuses alone can start to add up to something a little real. So the sixth thing is audience demographics. Some campaigns require you to upload a screenshot from your YouTube studio showing your audience breakdown. And some of them, like a few that I've joined, they require at least 40% tier 1 audience, meaning US, UK, Canada, or Australia. And if your audience doesn't qualify and you don't check this up front, you will get rejected regardless of how good your clip is gonna be. So definitely check it out before you submit your post. Seventh thing is top performing posts, and this section is going to show you the proven posts by other creators that are actually getting the most views in that campaign. And I always check them before I edit anything, and that's going to save a lot of guesswork. And then the last thing is minimum and maximum payouts. For about 80% of campaigns, this threshold is 1,000 views before you see a payout. Just keep that as your baseline every single time that you post. And for some campaigns, it might be 2,000. And for campaigns like TJR clips, it's around 5,000 views. Okay, so now you've picked a good campaign, here's how you actually make the clips. The first thing that I will do is go through whatever content they've made available, a YouTube channel, a podcast, Google Drive link, and then I find a viral moment inside all that content. And now for actually editing the clips, here are the 3 tools that I use. Number 1 is Adobe Premiere Pro. This is my main tool, and let me show you 2 examples of actual clips that I made for the Mac Energy Drink campaign. So the first clip, you can see the timeline here. We've got the hook text on screen. We've got a background music. And this clip actually hit 19,000 views on YouTube. So now here's the second example. And if you look at the timeline, this one is edited pretty well. We've got subtitles, text animations, images, screen recordings, all layered together. But the real thing that really made a difference here was the sound design. Right here, when the image gets a mosaic in applied, I added a digital glitch sound effect. And for the text animation, I added a typing sound effect underneath it. And then I put a full music track on top of everything. And these sound effects can make a whole huge difference. Number 2 is Canva. For simpler clips, I will just use Canva. I'm on the free tier and I can still do a lot of things. Captions, images, animations, and actually animation templates there look very polished. Number 3 is CapCut. I rarely use it because I have Premiere Pro, but if you do not have Premiere Pro, CapCut is a genuinely great free alternative. You can do captions, head tracking, music, all of that in there. So once the clip is done, here's how submission works. So first you click submit on the campaign page. You're gonna paste the video name and the link to where you posted it. And for campaigns that do require the audience demographic screenshot, you're gonna upload that as well. And then you're gonna wait. The moderators will not review your clip until it's gonna cross the minimum threshold. And once it does, they're gonna review it. And in most of the cases, they're gonna review it in around 24 to 48 hours. And you're gonna get rejected if you don't follow the rules. But if you follow the rules, you're gonna get approved. And you can track all of this in your dashboard. There is categories of accepted, rejected, and you can see all the views, your earnings, and it's all there. And if you're getting rejected, check the notes section in there where there is a reason why you got rejected. And if you want to follow along my journey in content rewards, then sign up for my newsletter using the link in the description, where I will be documenting my entire journey every single day, sharing ups and downs.